I posted on the YouTube talking about the happiness that doesn't depend on anything. And after a bit of thinking about it, the idea popped up, which says, if we have despair or sadness, or it could be anger or ignorance, is there a state that it's not influenced by them? Despair. Let's choose the despair as an example. So instead of the happiness, I'm talking about the despair. Is there a state that it's not influenced or depend on the condition of whoever we may be, wherever we may be? Then I thought my awakening experience that happened in 2000, in the year 2000, it happened when I stopped fighting for the severe pain. I was trying to get out of the pain. But when I questioned, is that because I'm trying to get out, is that the reason why I'm having the pain? As soon as I thought like that, it was as if the power of the universe, the life energies erupted from within, from the core of my being. And the pain was no more. So that's one example of me having a pain, but it was caused by me identity. But if that me identity is gone, life energy flows, evaporate the pain. And I had a smile after that. The whole body was shaking and it was pleasant. In the sense, like my whole body cells are happy not to be confined by my thought. They call it the Dhamma pain, the pain caused by not following the Dhamma, the law of the universe. That's the self. I was trying to escape, but when I stopped, accepted, then everything changed. So whatever the situation we may face, despair, anger, sadness, even ignorance, we can condemn ourselves or get out of it. That self we condemn or to get out of it is the ego, self-identity. And the whole idea of Zen or Buddhism or many of the spiritual pursuit seem to face those difficulties and to find a way. And the way is already there. If we let go of ourselves, the confined mind, which is tightening. The expression in Zen was there's a rope and you try to escape, the rope gets tightened and tightened much farther because you're trying to get out of the shell, but you can't. But if you let go of the trial, something opens up. So these are the cases of getting out of the emotion, psychological pain, anger, despair, sadness, whatever. And I say, when the wisdom pop up, it is going through the barrier to open up with the new insight. So it's the same thing. And when I mentioned about happiness that doesn't depend on anything, which Daisetsu Suzuki mentioned in one of the books, and I found it was very profound. In human life and the way we use our brain and the mind, we have me identity to figure out, which is not bad, it's helpful. But there's a way out when this me identity is unnecessarily causing the pain by the fact to get rid of the pain. It's easy to say accept. When you're in the pain, it's not easy. But my awakening experience, which happened 22 years ago, was just a proof of the uselessness of self-identity if we hang on to it. Let go, accept, just be aware, see what is actually happening. Being a human, we have the brain and the mind to have this self-identity, but we have a way to go beyond that, which is not easy to explain. But the idea, like nothingness, awareness, state of being, acceptance, let go, zone into the zone, and find the peace, and the peace that doesn't depend on anything, is the point. It's the very point of a forgotten dimension, but it's still there, that we have access to. So I believe being a human, we can be confined, but being a human, by connecting to the source, we can go beyond that too. All the difficulties, including life and death and pain, suffering, which may sound very illogical or beyond the realm of the mind, but the force of the universe is there. That's why we are here. And it can erupt. Let us know about it. I'm very convinced to find this amazing and miracle, and that's the miracle. Maybe if there's anyone listening, this may sound weird in the typical way of how the mind functions, and that's what this is pointing. Not easy to find what that is, but I tend to think, or I believe there's a way. Yes, this may sound illogical, but there's a way to go beyond despair, sadness, anger, ignorance, and have peace. That's what I feel, and that's what I'm, curious and be connected to. Thank you.